Veritable sea of protesters at the Occupy Boston encampment in the financial district near Dewey Square have been there for multiple weeks now, and they show no signs of stopping. They champion the rights of the 99% of Americans not in the top salary range. They have different points of view, but they can all agree that something needs to change.
We are a loose conglomeration of people who have really the single focus that it's an unfair system, it has to change, and then we have 10,000 different ways to change it and a million different details about what the changes should be. We won't come together on that, I don't think.
The political system in this country is very, very broken. Both parties are supported, and any candidate who wants to actually be a viable candidate needs to accept massive corporate funds and is hence beholden to these big corporations who don't pay any taxes at all, instead of being beholden to the people and working for the people. So I came out here to try and raise awareness, direct action like this and others, to get people to wake up and realize that the system that has been built to work for us is not working for us any longer.
But everyone is here for different reasons. Me, I came for knowledge and to assist in the revolution. To entertain these guys who have been out here for a few weeks now. I unfortunately have some of my own issues to work on, but you know, I certainly wanted to show my support. It must be pretty boring sitting out here, you know, in this cold weather, and I thought if I could come out here and hopefully entertain people for a little while without driving anyone too crazy, maybe it would be appreciated.
This reminds me of the hippie movement way back in the early days. And the whole thing is, way back when, it was the real thing. But the problem was, 90% of the people were just there for a good time. I'm sure that it's the same here. I'm positive it's the same here. 90% are just for having a tent, food, a place to eat, and they don't care about the real message.
The real thing that I think that we're being effective in doing is making people talk, and people everywhere I see are talking about it. They're saying, okay, they're a bunch of dirty hippies, but they're right, you know, I work 40 hours a week and all these prices are going up and I'm getting screwed by my boss, and this is not fair. So that's our real success.
While Mayor Menino has yet to visit the protesters, Governor Patrick as well as Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke have come down, and Governor Patrick spent time talking with the protesters.
Man, when Patrick came here, everybody was real psyched. I mean, wow, the governor is paying attention. I mean, just the fact that he is here saying that I acknowledge your existence is a major issue, because you'll notice that, what are there, something like 2,000 different movements now sprung up in cities all over the...
One thing that is true is that brutality towards protesters like this hasn't been seen since Vietnam.
I myself did not get arrested Monday last, but next time I will, because civil disobedience is an effective form of statement. It's like, I care enough about my country that I'm willing to get possibly beaten by the cops.
Yeah.
But you know, whoopee-doo. So somebody broke a wrist, they knocked a few people around. It's a small thing compared to our brothers and sisters in Egypt and Syria that they got shot.
The GOP is distancing itself from these protests, but regardless of your point of view, you can't argue that this is democracy in action. In Boston, I'm Evan Berkowitz, YVA News.